Been talking to myself, boys. Yeah. Trying to make a fucking thing here. Right? Trying to make something for the fucking thing to stand on. Right. You're not gonna have to wait there for a minute. We've had to go with a new microphone and windshield today.
Phone's gone down.
Huh? Oh, the phone's down, boys. Alright.
Gav the legs there, he's Union Jack, that was Jack. Go on, Gav. Come on, mate. A few more Gavins on the team, bro. I'll tell you that.
The Gav's alright. I ain't answering. I know, literally. Right.
You need to have a video of Sweden, that's what we want, mate.
Yeah, listen, stop getting yourself worked up for a start.
And I keep thinking about
Please,
Sweden, innit?
please, please.
You know me too well.
Please.
So about that Sweden meeting this lot.
Please, bruv.
Having more.
We come do a bit of collar, mate. We're not come to have a tear up. I'm not sure.
Sweden
about
and Liberty. You're going to bring it up as a commentator?
Sweden is a Liberty.
Oh, fucking bro, cameraman.
Sweden is a Liberty.
Liberty is an understatement.
Yes, George.
Heartbreaking listening to some of the girls. You've got them girls up north with you, no real in Rochdale and Halifax, wherever it is. And you've got them Swedish girls, mate. And they would say booter or boost and all that. And I was thinking, come on.
Bad news, mate.
It's one of the ones I didn't want to watch, but I had to watch to put it in there. It was a hard watch.
Right, now George.
Go on, mate.
What you got to do,
Yes.
you want that square
Yeah.
on their head.
Okay.
Yeah, on their face. This has got it on automatic thing, automatic focus, yeah? So anything in that square will it'll focus on automatically, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want it like that, or do you want to do the focusing? Or pressing the trigger?
Just to make it automatic.
Yeah, so you just got to have the square, you just got to have the person's face in the square, yeah? But you can move that as well. Just touch, boom.
Yes.
Yeah? And then the earphones is here.
And you've got the mic and all that?
I've got the mic and all that. I've just got to check the levels on the earphones.
Right. Yes. And literally, I just have to film. Just hold it.
Them earphones in case you need to hear what's going on.
Because someone did say before, Jim, that you was a bit, what do you call it? They said before you were.
Yeah, you've got to press this one to start filming. We'll just get this one's to sort. If it gets too sunny, this one adjusts the light like that. You see it? Left or right adjust on this one here.
Yes.
You see it?
Yeah.
Next to the trigger. Make it a bit lighter. Do that, and we're away.
It's recording now.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone mentioned, Jim, that the audio weren't working that well when you had the mic out and you was talking to whoever you was doing. Who said it? Aaron or someone?
Yeah, that's because the stream audio is different than the recording audio.
Alright, sweet.
This is a problem that we're going to have many times.
Oh, this is still recording here, Jim.
This is still
I
recording.
haven't pressed nothing by accident.
No. Christy, by George.
Alright, mate. I'll be honest with you, I ain't done much filming, but I'll figure it out.
Literally, all you got to do
Yes?
is get the boat of the person we're talking to in that white square,
Yes?
and then we're golden.
Alright, mate. Nationalities. Alright, I'm just a cameraman.
We got the what are they called? Main thing, what are they? Hi. You alright? How you doing?
Yeah, I think it was.
What does correct political mean? Yeah.
Play on words. Well, it's not really a play on words.
Filming right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're always rolling. Oh, what you got to say?
Nothing
What are you doing here today? Having a protest? What about? Refugees? What about? They should be around here? You don't really want to talk to me? Why did you touch me? Why did you touch me? You just literally just touched me. You're probably good at the film. Why don't you talk to me?
I don't know who you are. I'm just not.
Did I talk strangers? It's probably not a bad thing.
Sophia, is it 48 people watching right now? That's crazy.
I think they're trying to take the piss out of how many people's in the chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Give it a minute.
Like 40 people. Like 40 people, Jim.
Huh?
There's only like 40 people, apparently.
40 people here, mate. Take note.
Yeah, nice. They make it like these people are so insecure. It's crazy.
Thank you very much.
Right, this thing.
Did you make comment on this bag? Did you make comment on it?
Yes, well, Standard to Race is the national campaign, right? And we are campaigning today for the obvious reasons of what's going on in this country to refugees. It didn't start today. Our campaign is ongoing. We recognise that there's a hostile environment for refugees and asylum seekers in this country, and all of the measures that the government is taking at the moment, we are opposing because they're making life impossible for people who want to gain entry, safe entry to claim asylum in this country, and for people who live here. A lot of the current government's policies mitigate against their quality of life and make life very difficult both for themselves and for others. And the last thing is that there is an issue of scapegoating, which we think is very divisive in the country, when a lot of people consider the country's a mess, and a lot of the media, and it has to be said this current government, is blaming migrants and asylum seekers for a lot of the problems in the country. Clearly those migrants are not responsible for, and we think that it's invidious of the government to try and scapegoat people in those circumstances. So that's really what that's the stance we take.
Right, so I'm struggling to see the correlation between what you said and racism. What's racist about making a policy with people gaining entry to the country illegally?
What's racist about them? There are people who, a lot of the migrants who come to this country are people of colour, and in fact it has to be said that you don't actually have to have a black skin to face racism in this country. And this has been ongoing for centuries, so there's nothing unusual about migrants. From Ireland, for example, in the 19th century, being treated racistly when they arrived in this country. And migration
What do you
is
mean
essentially
when you say
racist.
that? When you say that, keep saying the word, you haven't really defined it. Why racist? What do you mean by it? What does it mean?
What it means is that people are treated by the government or others in the country in a way that discriminates against them on the basis of their colour.
The basis of their colour.
Usually on the colour. I mean, I just spoke to you about Irish people, and other people might not
consider
consider
this statement. People of other colours. don't have to be that racist.
There are lots of people who consider themselves to be black, but still face racism. Okay. Anyway, let's get on.
One last question.
I'm
Do
really
you
happy.
think you could have racism on yourself, white straight male?
We're in a country where the power base, right, of
White straight, just to clarify, because you weren't. So you can't have racism if you're a white straight male. You can't get racism.
racism is an issue of people in power using methods to divide people. Okay, and they can divide it on ethnicity, right, or other discriminatory ways.
And race and ethnicity the same thing.
No, but I don't actually. Race is not a good interpretation. Not really. Racism is different. No, racism is not the same as race.
I think if you're disputing what he's saying right now, you have an absolute lack of empathy. People come here like running away from. No, I don't really want to talk on a right wing. I mean,
Today from Wales. What can I do?
we don't need to spend my time like.
What can I do? Have you got a brain yard? What's right wing like? Fuck's sake, grow up, man. Fucking hell, man.
She said she doesn't want to be filmed.
I'm asking questions.
I'm filming my pole.
She said she doesn't want to be on camera.
Move your thing, man. Stop being fucking stupid. Move it. Fucking idiot.
Go away, you.
I know, grow up, man.
What are you doing?
She said she didn't want to
Why
be
are you asking her what she's doing? Because she's affecting my cameraman.
She's not affecting the camera, she's putting a barrier in front of it.
Excuse me, don't talk to this guy, innit?
Why not? Yeah, I'll film him saying don't talk to me.
Why not? What is your point coming here today other than to like spread hate?
What do you mean spread?
Spread hate. Oh my god. I know.
Ask other people then, that's alright. You do your thing. I'm not involved.
Why not?
I'm not
Are
involved.
we not grown up as an adult? What do you mean I'm not? Well, I've come here with my one mate, come to have a talk. And how do you look act? Because you can't have a debate. You can't have a simple debate. What do you mean this is not a time for debate? So what
You're
are
out
you
trying to do outreach and
to
spread information, mate. Fuck me.
You're here to protest. You're not here to spread the word. I'm here to talk the word. I'm here to air the word.
Document it, yeah.
Come over here and talk to me. We can interview you.
He's just offered me that, and then he's trying to stand in front of everything.
All right. Well, why don't we go somewhere else and we can?
Yeah.
I'm happy to
Do you
talk.
mind? Not really. I do this for a living. I don't really mind at all.
What do you do for a living?
Right, sweet.
I'm offering myself for a private, quiet interview.
Please, if you don't mind.
So let's go down there.
Let's go.
Fucking hell, Jim. What have you brought me to, mate? I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for love for you, brother. It's fucking hard being here. You know that. Jesus Christ. God forgive me. Oh, God. We're in this lot. We're marching for our freedom. You ain't got a clue, man. Oh, God. Good luck, guys. Oh, mate, that's some bad energy right now, I've got to say.
My name's Jim. How do you do?
Hello, I'm Paul.
Nice to meet you, Paul. Thank you for taking the time to speak to us this morning. This afternoon, rather. Well, this evening. It's lovely. We're going to be playing this lovely. It is a beautiful day. So what are you doing here today?
I'm protesting against inhumane treatment.
And what inhumane treatment might that be?
Well, the inhumane treatment is one. There are very few real asylum applicants for would-be asylum seekers existing. And secondly, if you have to consider this, I know refugees that are without patience in this country who have travelled tens of thousands of miles
Through France, which is the same country.
Hold on.
So
Some
we'll make them living on the line.
sorry, what's the
Jim, just let it run.
Don't forget that some of them have drowned in the Mediterranean. Those who are escaping the damage. Libya,
Escaping France?
no, in the Mediterranean.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
They're escaping the damage that Britain did in Iraq.
So it's down to colonialism.
In Africa. I'm saying it is the damage, the
I'm
bombing
scared they
and the intimidation
Right.
and the oppression
Right.
in Afghanistan, in Iraq, in Libya. And as a result of the British action, among others, these are people who are trying to escape. If you or I were in Benghazi or Baghdad with our family, that's exactly what we would do.
Paul, just may I interject
And,
one
and
second?
sorry, no,
Okay, please do.
and the real thing is that we are now saying you arrive in Britain and then they're shipped off to Rwanda, which both the United Nations and Amnesty International have condemned for their human rights record. That you or I would hate that to happen to us.
Right. Right.
Think of your family. You've probably got kids, wife, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Think of this.
Right.
You're in a house, and either the Taliban are threatening you,
Right.
or you get bombed by American drones.
Right.
You, as a responsible father, say, I cannot allow my kids or my wife or my immediate family to be put in danger. I'm going to have to, as a responsible parent, take them out.
As a responsible parent, how many safe countries will you travel through till you get to the UK, though? That's the question.
No, the question is, if you...
It is.
Excuse me, are you interviewing me or do
I
you...
am, but you're not listening.
No, I'm sorry, I am listening.
You're not.
The real question is this. They have families in Britain. They speak English.
Do they?
Oh, yes.
All of them?
Not all, but many. Why do they choose the UK and not France? I'll tell you for two reasons. Racism in France is appalling. Islamophobia. You talk about the physical... Don't interrupt. You're interviewing me.
I feel like I'm in school.
The truth is that Muslims in France are
People dead,
attacked.
Charlie Hebdo.
Oh my, terrible.
Terrible.
Absolutely awful.
Absolutely.
But are you aware of what French troops are doing in Mali, where they're murdering Muslims in Mali, where French troops are, in Guinea?
And do you
are you
spare the
aware
same?
of
Do you
that?
spare the same thought for the Christians being murdered in Iraq?
Of course, I'm utterly against that. Of course I am.
Where's the protest about that?
I'm so sorry. I was the person who was protesting to remove Saddam Hussein.
Why for?
As Britain was armed.
He used to hang terrorists. Why would you want to phone him?
Why did Britain arm? Why did Britain support him? Why?
Like
Tell
the
me
government.
Tell me why.
You'd like me to answer your question as if the government is supposed to be something that's looked at with some sort of integrity. Like they have some sort of integrity.
No, you asked
that's a
me.
fallacious argument against me. I'm an anarchist.
You asked
I don't believe
me.
in
Well, anarchism.
Right. So does communism.
And I'm not a communist. I'm
Okay.
a socialist. I'm a follower of Karl Marx and of Lenin.
There's a massive difference. He's a follower of Lenin, but he's not a communist.
Of course I am.
This is not my first rodeo. Paul. I know the history.
Why
mate.
don't you look at history?
Okay, let's talk about history.
Of course. Whatever you want.
Yes? Alright.
I'm happy to go ahead. I mean, it's very
So let's talk about all the Christians murdered as a result of the communist revolution. So you don't want to talk about that? Anything in history?
Oh, sorry, what's your source? What's your source?
What's my source?
Yeah,
Wikipedia,
you-
probably.
Yeah.
No, you don't like Wikipedia?
Please. Come.
Alright, what about...
Solzhenitsyn, Jim.
climate change?
Climate change is now.
Always.
It has been since the Anthropocene.
Since the what, sorry?
The Anthropocene. You need to.
We're in
get
the
up on-
we're in the Holocene now, no?
No, we're in the Anthropocene. It started in 1750 and the Industrial Revolution. Let me tell you an interesting story about that.
Please.
Yeah, it is. You see, the early factory owners and the landowners had a choice. In the early 1800s, did they use wood as power or did they mine coal?
I've got one question.
No, hold on, let me finish.
Go on.
And did they mine coal?
Probably.
And they decided to mine coal.
Right.
And we are paying the price of climate change ever since.
On that, right, in the last 120 years, correct me if I'm but my name's Jim, like I said, for the first time.
So
Please, one question.
where do you come from?
You do.
Your organisation?
I am the
Who
organisation.
finances it?
I am crowdfunders. Big up boys for the donos.
How much money do you get? Is it good?
Ask the boss.
He wears a whistle, doesn't he? He must be alright. Right, anyway,
Simon
one
C.
question for you, and then I'll let you get on your way. Right? So, in the last 120 years, the temperature has risen 0.5 degrees, half a degree Celsius, right? 3/4 of that was before the post.
Are you a scientist? Do you know what you're talking about?
I can read. I can read.
What
is this appeal to authority all about? What is this appeal to authority about?
Who do you read? Who do you read? Who do you quote?
No, Noah.
Noah.
Yes.
Give me what? Noah. Who's Noah?
The people that catalogue all the climate change. Do they not?
That's far right apparently has been heckled and handed out there because we're far right, Jim and I. By the crusties apparently.
This is observable.
Fuck, mate.
What I'm saying is
Ain't got brains sort of rubbed
in the
together.
last 120 years.
This geezer's kind of reasonable, but he's still left.
You're not letting me finish, are you? I'm asking you a simple question, right? I'm making a statement, I'm asking you a question. In the last 120 years, the temperature has risen half a degree Celsius. You concede that motion, right? You don't concede that motion. So you argue that it hasn't risen, or it's risen more?
Rising.
Rising
1.5.
So again, if we Google it, no, but we're saying in the last 120 years, it's gone up 0.5 degrees Celsius. The point is, I'm trying to get to it, right?
Go on then.
3/4 of that half degrees was before the post-war economic boom, right? So before.
Right, so why is it 1.8 now? You answer me
What
that
are you
question.
quoting?
Sorry? The IPCC report of last year, 3 years ago.
What, AR5? The AR5?
No idea what you're talking about.
You've no idea what I'm talking about, yet that's what you're quoting from.
No, I'm
the
talking about the
AR6.
IPCC.
Yes. 3,500 pages.
Yes, which I obviously haven't read.
Obviously
I'm sure
not.
you have.
But you don't know what the title is. I reckon I've read more than you have.
I'm looking some fruit salad over there.
This is what I mean. I'm not doing this as a virtue signal. I do this for a living.
We're going for a Guinness,
So
we're
I
going for a
have to
Guinness
read
after.
it. I don't just get along with the bandwagon and start waving a flag. This is what you're doing, Paul. You haven't got an argument. What you can do is appeal to authority and tell me where.
Builds popularity as well.
Do you know what I mean? You can't have a simple conversation without
Are you
trying.
happy with the demonstrators here?
Sorry, say that
Are you
again?
happy with the demonstrators here?
Yeah. Of course I am.
Well, why don't you be friendly rather than arguing?
I'm not arguing. You don't want to.
You were trying to disrupt the story.
No, I wasn't. I was trying to talk to him.
We weren't at all. You know we weren't. You know what they're like. They
Please, go on.
don't want to sort of start putting a placard in front of the camera, all that shit you see on the internet with lefties and that.
So when I spoke to them, when I introduced myself, and I told you my name 3 times, was I not being courteous and respectful then?
You were being unpleasant to other people.
And did you see how that conversation started?
The first thing kind of far right, why you're here to spread hate. I didn't said a word. He ain't said hardly anything. I got the same little textbook.
What do I think about it? I think it won't happen.
Do you agree?
Probably not the best idea. I think it would be a better idea if it would make more economical sense to get a cargo boat and put them on that.
Where are you going to send
With Rwanda.
Tell me the name of the yacht.
Right. How many safe countries will I travel to before I set the ship? No, they're not. International law says they have to settle in the first safe country. If they're asylum seekers, by definition.
Surely you would.
Does that not work?
You would like
No, we're not on about an emotional argument. We're saying what international law says.
What's emotional about talking about children?
What's emotional talking about my child and what I'd feel if it was my child? What's the emotional black there?
God knows what
Thank
you're
you for your time, Paul. I thoroughly appreciate it.
Yeah, are we? Let me have a look at that. I'll walk past him again now. What's that, Jim? Okay, let me make sure I press the get on. No, I'm recording this one, yeah. Well, you got his head in the box and that, yeah? Yes. That's what you all the time, yes.
Steve Bray. this a little bit.
Say it loud, say it clear!
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it loud, say it clear!
Refugees are welcome here!
Refugees are welcome here!
Bus is coming.
Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here!
Go to hell!
Go to hell! Go to hell! Go to hell! Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here!
Jump on the back.
Kaya bro. Ang Palestina ha.
I've seen you. I have too.
Who's that?
Twinkle Steve.
Huh? Oi, oi. Rabs. Rabsies. Rabski.
Huh?
Rabski.
Very strange that it seems to imply
Don't know. Don't know.
have no empathy. What these people have experienced and are going through.
The road will be shortly shut. See? The road will be shortly shut. That's amazing. It sounds like the police are shutting the road for the protest. How fucking amazing is that? And out of the ordinary. Not for this one, I suppose. So what are you doing here today? You spreading the good word about Julian Assange? Being a Zionist shield? You could say that. Oh no, you're doing a bit, look.
Tom, mate. Yeah. He's the boss.
Working!
What?
Working, they're doing it.
That's what they get paid for.
Yeah, it's amazing though, isn't it? Look at how they work. Alright. They're working. Maybe if I put the sunglasses on, they won't recognise me when I'm going for round two.
This reminds me, when they come through, how they do it with the American. First thing it says far right spreading hate. Oh, man. Grow up.
I can't believe he's trying to tell me he's not a communist, but he follows Marx and he follows Lenin.
You don't know much about communism then, mate.
You look like we're the only ones in the road. I'm going to be able to do it. I can just keep trying. My name's Jim Ruby. I'm on YouTube. How do you do? What are you doing here today, may I ask?
I was invited to speak, so
You're giving a speech about the deportation. Can I ask what your speech will be about?
about what the difficult journey that many of these refugees have made, what they've come from, and why, as human beings, we have a duty to help them in their distress.
I was spoken to a few, sorry, just another question. I spoke to 7 people today, and they keep using the words asylum seeker and refugee interchangeably. Fundamentally, you believe they're different things.
There are people who are refugees, there are people who are saying
Ask him about that
they
article.
are not necessarily 100%. Not necessarily 100%, but I think each person has to be assessed on their merits.
Just one final question. Is there any dangers in letting undocumented people just come in the country? That's good.
I mean, I don't think we're at that point. We're talking about documented people who have quite clearly undergone very difficult situations, and we have to find a way how to help. Thank you very much. Thank you.
What about that? Vaccine, the Deportations. Ain't all about fucking immigration. They'll be vaccinating them. Ask if they're going to vaccinate the immigrants. Fuck me. Oh, bruv, you didn't hit him within the test. Look, his brothers here. I'll say, bruv.
Sorry, mate.
I'm here, bro. Give me a bit, bruv. Oh, but alright, next
What, do
time.
you want to go and fucking get him?
No, next time, no. Fuck me.
He's got a rabbi.
He's a rabbi. You just whack it back in there. Cheers, Jim. Go on, mate.
How many do you need?
What? No, just that's just my spare one.
Come here, get that.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Hello. Refugees are. Come here.
We ain't really going to get to talk to anyone while they're all shouting, are we?
Nah.
Yeah, let's part with each other.
So the pretty lady there. The mask.
I know. I mean, this ain't got a clue.
He's in a rush, boys. No worries, thank you.
How you been? What have you been up to today?
Yeah.
Hamden. I noticed. Now you look like a smart thingy quail.
I don't even know who this guy is.
Ain't you Googling him? We'll Google him later, we'll Google him.
Speak to someone who's in the protest.
I spoke to Claire here today. Yeah. Said Mike and Toothbrush were very abrupt and just chat to them and tried not to make eye contact, blah blah blah.
I don't think he wants to be friends.
Oh, I didn't. Jeez, I welcome here.
Is there any reason in particular why you're opposed? It's inhuman. It's inhuman. It's appalling. It's appalling. You can't send refugees to Rwanda. In what respect is it wrong? Well, I don't think it's moral. Nothing's moral. You think they send them out about clothes for food and water and somewhere to live? I don't think it's wrong. Why? Yeah, but why do you think it's wrong? Yeah, but that's what I'm asking. You think they won't get fed? You think they won't get water? You think they won't be home? What is immoral and what is wrong? I'm not sure there's any plan to monitor if they do. I don't know. They're not even done. They won't. It's a fallacy.
Well, I would rather do that.
I think it makes complete sense when you look at legislation and international law and these sorts of things. I don't think they get away with it. I think this is all just to cause mass hysteria and get on this sort of thing in public, to be honest.
Refugees!
Especially with this government.
Oh, 100%. We should overthrow the government as close pace. Sorry?
That's what we're doing today.
I think Bythorpe's that's the right idea, mate. You won't go that far? That's the problem.
I think that's no, I said that to Jimmy. He said, no, it is.
You can hardly do it, right?
Yeah, I think so. I told him about it last time.
Oh yeah, because he didn't get away with it, did he? You still remember him every year though, won't it? One night every year, don't you? Alright, thank you for your time.
Jesus, welcome here.
Yes.
What about the risks? My name's Dimberby, that's my name. I am on all socials under that name or that pseudonym. I'm straight down the centre. I'm pretty apolitical, I'm pretty done with politics, I don't really agree with it. I think it's all a fallacy. And I mean, YouTube. Yes, indeed. Right. So basically, one question. I'm autistic as well. That's another thing. I see things in a sort of binary ways, black and white, you know. And I try to like suss it all out, but it takes a bit of comprehension and understanding and some time. So basically, the main question is, because there's a gentleman talking to me about my wife and kids and how I'd feel about if they was getting bombed and they needed to come to England or somewhere to be safe. My question is, when being asked that emotional question, is there any sort of risk or danger in allowing a lot of undocumented people that could have all sorts of criminal history, unvetted, and just allowing them plaza entrance?
I completely agree if the government would provide a safe legal system whereby people could safely arrive in this country. Don't we think they'd use it? They don't. You only have to look at what's happened to the blue-eyed, blonde-haired Ukrainians to see that our system isn't fit for purpose.
You say that, but have you ever been to the Edgware Road?
Yeah.
Right. And you know what that's like? It's full of Arabs. You know why it's like that? Because we went and invaded Iraq and Afghanistan and Syria and all these other places. So to make the argument that we're not actually taking refugees and asylum seekers, that's not real. That's because we do, and there's parts of London that are inhabited by it. So that's not a real argument.
I think it's the least level of reparation we can do to offer a home to people who are being displaced through our invasion of the country.
So because
certainly in Afghanistan, certainly in Iraq, the war crimes that we have carried out all over the world, we at the very least.
Well, was that us or was that Tony Blair and an elite of government officials that live so far removed from reality and to the real people like they're still here today? But it's not a real reflection on the people of the country. And how is it just or right for us to pay reparations? Fundamentally, the two wrongs make a right.
It's not, I don't think it is wrong. I think reparations should be made. Look, this world is a shrinking, tiny world with its resources because of what we've done environmentally to it. There's going to be droughts, there's going to be famines, there's going to be wars over oil, there's going to be wars over resources. All children, all the young people are in fear of their future all over the world, not just this country, this tiny little country. We've got to find a way to share with each other, because if we don't share these resources, then there will be more and more wars, more and more deprivation, and more people dying.
Did you hear what the CEO of Nestle said about water being human rights? He says he thinks it shouldn't be a human right. The point I'm trying to get across is we are at war. We're at war with these big multinational corporations and the government.
It's not a cost of living crisis, it's a cost of greed crisis. That's what we're living through.
But no, we're paying for all the billions that they funneled whilst there was a pandemic.
Sure, and what we've got to do is to find, yeah, but where did that go? It's like they said when they're talking about the rail strike, we spent all this money on the rail industry, and you think, yeah, well that sure as hell didn't go into workers' pockets. Have you seen the profits that all these private rail companies have made? Have you seen the profits that the companies of Johnson and his lot made over that period?
Yeah, they give away the new work and all that. Right. We do. Alright. Well, thank you very much for your time. Right, you need to be watching this one. Fuck this one.
I am watching this. The square's all even the lady.
It is, yeah?
Thank you.
Right, thank you, love.
You need an arm break, do you?
You need an arm break?
That's alright.
You whinging about your arm?
No, I'm alright for now. Another 10 minutes.
Should we go? Got a lot to say?
Yeah, I've been at court all day.
Okay, what about?
Protesting.
You want to come down here a little
Yeah.
bit? Thank you.
Sorry, mate.
Oh wait, there's another protest going on there too. Oh my god, how many protests are there? Too many.
Yeah, as soon as we boarding, definitely grenades inside. Are you in favour of the protest or are you against it?
I'm apolitical. I'm pushable. I'm not here for or against. I'm just here to see what everyone else is saying. Right? What is your important please? What's your name first? I'm here. Chris.
So I was in court all day today because I was outside the court today because today was the Court of Appeal hearing, which would decide whether the first deportation to Rwanda is going to take place tomorrow, and the decision in the Court of Appeal, which happened today, will make that decision whether people are going to be deported to this country or not.
What was the decision?
The decision was that they're going to be deported.
They are?
Yes. So the first court of instance, that decision on Friday said that they were deported. Then it was appealed today, and the appeal did not reverse the decision. So tomorrow, there's going to be the first flight to Rwanda, where asylum seekers from various different backgrounds, countries, wars, conflicts. There's so many reasons why they're fleeing those situations. They're now going to be they're not going to be processed in this country. They're going to be processed in Rwanda, where they may or may not be given refugee status.
How do you know what country they've come from?
Well, I campaign.
Not personally, I don't really know the personal level. I mean, how do the government, if people are coming without documentation, how can they be sure of where they come from?
So, well, I think it's difficult to say that because, so you have to take that on a case-by-case basis. There's no one thing that I could say because these people are individuals. They're from so many places.
They might have all come from the same place, you don't know, that's the point. Right? But you're the one saying this, that's why I'm autistic, so I'm just trying to get right in the way.
That is a good point. So for example, I know some of these people who say
Testimony.
that based on their testimony, exactly. Some come from Iraq, Iran.
And they're people like that struggling to get here.
Well, they're in detention. Now they're going to Rwanda. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I just find that strange because I know people
That's
from
the
Iraq
that-
and like Syria and like these sorts of places
Yeah.
that have come as refugees, as asylum seekers.
The law's changed.
The law's changed.
The law's changed in the past few months.
Right.
And the government policy is now that some asylum seekers they're put in detention. That already happened. And the government can decide whether they will be processed in this country or processed in Rwanda. And there's a massive discrepancy based on, we see how people from Ukraine versus people from other countries. We see that they look different.
So let me get back back to that. So what does detention actually mean?
Detention means that someone keeps arriving to the country and then put in detention. Detention is essentially like prison.
It's like prison. What about the bed and breakfast? Huh? There's no bed and breakfast. There's bed and breakfast down Sussex Gardens now, in Westminster. We can go to Sussex Gardens now, where there's bed and breakfast, hotels, full up with illegal immigrants waiting to be processed.
You think so?
I know so.
Okay, so I can't comment on that. I don't know that fact. I'm telling you that there are some
in prison.
in detention.
In detention.
They are called detention centres.
But there's
That's
no
what
all
they
the
are.
detention
And what I'm
centres for
telling you,
London.
what I'm telling you is that some of those people that are in detention are not being processed in this country. They're going to be processed in Rwanda. I'm against that.
Why?
Because those people who want to be processed in this country, they've arrived in this country, they're not even being given due process. I'm sorry, I'm still speaking. That's point one.
Right.
Point two.
They come from France. It's the same country.
I'm still speaking.
No, asylum seekers have to stop at the first safe country to get to, didn't they? You don't think so?
So, I'm telling you, asking my opinion, I'm telling you why I'm against this.
Yes, please.
That they're going to process to Rwanda. We do not know the circumstances that they will, for sure, that they will be in. They may or may not be given refugee status. I'm scared for their lives. I have spoken to asylum seekers that are going to be on that waiting list, and they say they're going to kill themselves. That I'm here for those people. So that's
a Martian black man.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I'm saying when he said that to you, he's trying to make a vocal emotional response to you.
I'm telling you that.
Alright, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He knows you clocked him, he's gone.
Give you turfs?
He's a wind-up. What's he starting with turfs for? Turfs. No, the turfs are the ones who are against the lesbians who are against transgenders and all that shit.
I need to go and get a drink. I gave my drink to Mr. UK TikTok official when I seen him outside the house.
I wanted you to ask the rabbi about Pikachu Netef.
Alright, you can go and ask him.
I will.
Alright, sweet. This camera.
I've got the whistle and everything.
This camera, you got, yeah.
Where is he?
I don't know, I need to go and get a drink. I need to go and get a drink with you.
I like cameramanning.
You like cameramanning?
Not cameramanning. Look, what was the correct word? I like being a cameraman. Yeah.
A camera operator, Georgie.
These guys being attacked, I don't like that. Get all tense. They start covering like being like, she doesn't want to be filmed. Start covering it with the protest thing.
Drop me out.
Oh, no, man.
Drop me out.
And the first thing they say is,
what's going on, boys and girls?
Hate speech. I haven't said a word out. Usually I get on with people. They'll meet me and I'll walk into a shop I haven't been in 2 weeks and they'll smile.
We're just going to pop shop quickly, get an old wet of the whistle.
Yes? Well, you're yourself good people, you know, when you make a good impression of someone. I like to make friends here. No, I'm on soft drink. I'm on soft drink.
Oh? Tesco's is just down there, sweet. We go to Tesco's. Just a quick one, boys. Fuck it, if you're liking the content. Owen! Yeah, I'll take that. Film this, Dan.
You sit in.
Film it.
Go on.
Owen!
I've got to do my own film.
Please. Just a quick word. We can walk and talk. I know. Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Just one question. Why does it matter? Yeah, why does that matter? That's the one question I want to ask Owen Jones. Why does it matter who I am? Before you talk to me, what do you mean?
Looks like this geezer wants to get away, whoever he is. You don't want to talk to Jim, whoever he is.
He stinks of fucking.
You don't want to talk to Jim, whoever he is.
He stinks of fucking empire.
Who is he? Who is he?
Owen Jones.
Alright, I've heard of him. Who's Owen Jones?
He's a dick. He's
getting.
Yeah, it was filming. I was chasing. I said he wants to get away from Jim.
Listen,
Yeah.
television.
He's as left as they come, mate. He's as left as they come, the little fairy.
Oh, he's one of their little propagandists. He gets out there, I can imagine, on the shows.
Right, boys, as I was trying to say, I weren't on the scrounge for a donation, although that'd be fucking fabulous, because I'm fucking skint. But
Good old boys in
what's
blue.
it called? Can we
Boys
get a
in
share
yellow.
up? Can we get people sharing the old bit of work, boys? Because truthfully, people keep saying, where's the subscribers and that? And I get a bit, what's it called about it? But truthfully, I've been at it for a little while now, and the subs just ain't going up, so...
And he never gets his hand out.
Gives a share, yeah, I did have a little beg a second ago, but just gives a share up.
No, generally speaking.
Like, that way, people might do another donation.
Well, I start off, I'm going to buy him a bottle of Coke now. Yeah, at Tesco's.
Hey?
Yeah,
share. We need shares, boys.
Yeah.
I'm going to get on to everyone about sharing now.
Do some police interviews later. I like your police ones.
Yeah, but I don't like auditing, mate. Everyone wants to
ain't
call
ordering.
Everyone wants to call you an auditor. It's like, mate, drop me out. I've got my
Ask them questions about vaccination and stuff because you're allowed to talk about it now that the heat's off.
They're not allowed to have a political opinion.
Well, I see them get down on their
I'm
knees.
going to go the whole hog and say they're not allowed to have an opinion.
But it depends when they're on duty, isn't it?
Huh?
Off duty, even off duty, they're allowed an opinion. I've been with fucking off-duty policeman. He wanted my bum, the little batty man.
Probably.
No, he did. I told you.
Definitely.
Innit? I told you that story. No, but I've told you that story before. And then he brought out the cheese and said he nicked it from Marks and Spencer's.
Shut up.
Yes. I told you that one, bruv. Dopey Dan, they call him. Yes. And he said, oh, it's exciting. I said, Dan, he's stealing. You're a policeman, bruv.
He seen me drop my fucking glasses trying to get that camera off my neck, trying to give it to you. He thought I was well too excited to talk to him.
He's up himself. Here we go.
There's a bomb station here. I want it.
Where is it?
The Republic of Indonesia.
Oh, well done, Aaron. I would never have known that one.
Proper sneaky little one, isn't it?
Yeah, never even got a sign to like acknowledge it's there. Nice move, Al. I need a drink. I don't like when they get aggressive and they start talking shit, mate. I want to put the camera down and start debating. You ain't even heard me say anything. I'm far right, flipping whatever. Silly child. What should I do with this now?
Do you want to give it here and take a rest for a minute?
Yeah, go on. I'm going to go and get some drink. What drink do you want? Here's your thing.
Oh, yeah, cheers, bruv. Get us some water.
Just an all water. Just like a little cold bottle of water, yeah?
Please, mate. We're going to get back down the street, boys, because we've got the old area on the go and the old ones walking back down towards us. My card's out of date. And old that Patrick man thinks it's fucking... It's no good anyway. Reckons it ain't worth the paper it's printed on. Yeah, he wants to see. Yeah, he wants to check out the zoomage. We ain't got the fucking... the thing though. Oh, she's clean, boys. She's a bit of zoom, isn't she? I can't hold it steady though. Alex, sorry mate, I didn't think you was fucking... To be honest with you, I didn't even know about it till last thing yesterday. And yeah, I didn't really think, I thought you'd be working or something, mate, to be honest. I was speaking to George at the time. I mean, I can read the chat myself, Lee, so I can see what you're saying. How are you still doing stuff like that? Oh, right, you can't hear nothing. Oh, that's a shame. You'll have to watch the videos then, wouldn't you? Share the videos instead. What's he doing? Can't see us getting much more today, but we'll go and have another pot. Where's this one? Oh, nice one, Georgie.
First time I've ever interacted, it's just the same like you see it on the telly, mate.
What?
Putting a thing in front of it, far right,
Yeah. Hate speech. I think, bro, if you ain't said nothing, let me talk. Let's have a debate. They don't want to do it.
Yeah, they don't want to have a
Who you
talk.
with? Who you filming with?
Yeah.
You can see that's why I ain't got arguments.
First thing they want to know. Why does it matter who I'm with? Why does it actually matter?
Exactly.
Doesn't matter. Say what you got to say, man.
Look at me with my books when I'm opposition with germ theory. I talk to anyone on the planet, bro.
I know.
You want to listen? Even if you don't agree with me, which most of them don't at the moment.
Of course they don't.
Don't like their energy, bro. Hate their energy.
It's fucking tranny energy, that's why.
Only some of the young ones. Then you've got the old ones, the whole spectrum of them.
I'd love to get a contrasting opinion as to what's going on today. That's a strong tash there, Gov. Old school. Oh, well, fuck me, the voice on him, boys. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was going to come with some Scottish twang.
Might as well being a kid. I love the old school.
Having it with the boy.
Go over and be chuffed at that. He said, yeah, you remember me before I was from the Sweeney. Did. I remember the Sweeney.
Flying squad, Sweeney Todd.
Exactly. I'm talking the one from the 70s.
Yes, the one with what's his name in it. Yeah.
Protesting about now.
They're bloody making noise, mate.
For what?
Deportation of illegal immigrants. What do you reckon? Hey, can we get a talk on camera?
I'm actually an American deportee.
Okay.
I got busted in 30 days before 9/11.
Right.
Wait, where is this gonna go?
YouTube.
No, fuck no.
No? Why not? What about BBC? Huh?
Off camera.
Off camera. Go on, Nick.
Camera.
No.
No? How in the fuck are you gonna deport somebody?
Oh right, you are talking. Sorry, I beg your pardon.
When the immigration department. Okay, sorry, no disrespect.
Right.
But even the cops here are a fucking joke because they're trying to be like America.
Right.
How in the fuck?
Please say this on camera.
How in the fuck are you gonna drive around and do the T-pack or the T-pack or we call it the pit maneuver?
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
With a fucking Fiat Panda.
Right.
No, seriously.
Right.
You're watching too much fucking cops.
Right.
No,
so what? Hang on.
Deportation.
Deportation.
Rules are meant to be followed. You don't listen. You don't take it upon yourself to come over here on a fucking holiday and not fucking leave. I mean, seriously. Like the Mexicans, they crossed the river, the Rio Grande, went out, came on a one-day fucking pass in 1950. There, now you got 18 generations still there. You understand?
Right.
But as far as this chick, I understand she's a motherfucker. This one, Pretty Patel.
Yeah, right.
Oh, she's a real
cunt.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. After this conversation, and my five's gonna come. Excuse me, sir. Can we have a talk?
I doubt it. Listen, one question, right? They say that sending people to Rwanda on an aeroplane is inhumane, right? And I'm just struggling to understand why it might be inhumane. Like, they're going on an aeroplane. Some kids in this country, like indigenous kids in this country, ain't never been on an aeroplane. Do you see what I'm saying? So where's the inhumane? Well, I know you're not there doing it, but do you think it's inhumane as just a bypasser? You come here today, you walk past, you've seen it. Do you think what they're on about's right? Do you think it is inhumane to put them on an aeroplane and send them somewhere else?
I personally think you just give them a fucking visa.
What, here?
Yeah.
Right.
And just let them get on with it.
Right.
And pay the fucking taxes. Simple. End up.
Right. And do you think there's any?
Give them some kind of criminal, not criminal tag, but give them give them a visa to stay and work.
Right.
Because we all need people to fucking work.
Right. Amen.
And that's it.
So what happens if we've let in a load of criminals? Do you reckon that is a risk though? Is that a real danger? Of course it is though. It is a genuine, real. Of course. Have you seen the state of Sweden now? Oh mate. He'll tell you.
I bet you I'm still on fucking camera.
You ain't on camera.
Okay.
It's facing the other way. Alright?
No, but it's no, I don't get it. I don't get why they just gonna. But okay. When I got deported, American Airlines or Delta Airlines or United, I can't remember, it was 20 years ago. It's cheaper for them to get bulk rates, group rates.
Yeah.
That's why. So, I'm in San Diego County Jail. I went into the immigration, INS.
Right.
No. So what they did was all British deportees, they want group rates. So they don't want one person to fly. So it's cheaper to get like 20 tickets or something.
So you're English national?
British born, American bred, got busted 30 days before 9/11 because the judge gave me a fucking felony, which was 365 days. It's called a county bullet. I got a year and a half, ran out of money. What my immigration lawyer didn't tell me, oh no, you can claim asylum, political asylum from a first world country. This is England. This ain't fucking Madagascar or fucking Mexico, yeah? So they deported my ass. Yeah.
Mad shit.
Yeah.
Alright. Geezer, thank you for your time, mate. We gotta go.
So you for or against it or what?
Mate, I'm neither for or against it. What's it called? I'll tell you what my position is, yeah? I think that the government, whether they be a left-leaning government or a right-leaning government or a populist government who will say whatever the fuck, I reckon they're all being controlled by puppet masters in shadows, and it doesn't matter because there's some sort of mafia organisation running the world that is basically doing it for the devil. Basically, we're in a spiritual war between good and evil.
Told me that the people in
Thank you.
charge of this world fly to some place, some really chalet, and they basically tell us how to run our lives.
Yeah.
They plan this for like decades at a time.
Hundreds of years ahead of time, mate. Yeah, you too, brother.
But the real shit needs to be uncovered is that fucking parties in number 10.
Hi, he's on about Partygate, boys. Oh, you have a good night, mate. Hard at it, boys. They're hard at it. I'm alright. How are you doing? Fancy a talk on camera?
Oh, not really.
Getting shy of the camera.
Huh?
Getting shy of the camera.
Oh, I am very camera shy.
You're a very pretty boy. You shouldn't be shy.
I am.
I bet you hear that all the time, don't you?
No, no comment.
No. I'm filming for me. That's me.
Oh, is it you, is it?
Yeah, look me up.
We got like a YouTube channel.
Yeah, YouTube, yeah. What are you doing here? What are you defending?
Huh? Just for these protests, mate.
Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to have a political opinion, are you? Yeah. What about when you're off duty?
Off duty? Everyone has an opinion.
Do you? When you're off duty, you do. When you're kicking your shoes off and that, when you're at home, you're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself about your day's graft and that, and you're thinking about who you've seen protesting. Yeah. Do you sit there and actually have a think about the pros and the cons and what they was all up to, or do you think, fuck all that, I've just done all that for 8 hours, I'm looking to play some COD?
Everyone's got an opinion, haven't they?
Yeah, I know.
I'm not paid to have an opinion whilst
I'm just trying to figure out whether or not you actually take the time to have an opinion after doing it for work all day. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. We're here to make sure people are safe. That's my.
I thought you were here for it to make sure there ain't a breach of the peace.
Yeah, people are safe, don't they?
Yeah.
It's not a breach of the peace, is it?
Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah, I like that. All right, you have a good day, mate.
Good luck, mate.
Ta-da.
Just here to make sure people are safe. Safe from who? Safe from them? No.
Yeah. People are safe. No, you're here to make sure the buildings are safe.
Once I get in the crowd, I'll drink the beer.
Yeah, I'll do it. You got a drink. Excuse me, girls, can I ask a question? Yeah. Is there a difference between a refugee and an asylum seeker?
Yes.
What is the difference?
The refugee has they've made their asylum case and it's been accepted.
Oh, it's further along down the process.
Yeah, an asylum seeker is someone that wants to claim refugee status.
Right. So what about economic migrant?
That's different again.
That's different again, and what does that mean?
It means that they're coming to look for work rather than refugees escaping from conflict.
So
they're not being forced from their country. Like if I went to Italy to look for work, I'd be an economic migrant.
Or what about if you was escaping terrorism or war in your country, but you then pass through safe countries where you could claim asylum, right? What does that then make you?
I'm still a refugee.
Still a refugee. Yeah. So you've passed through. But are you really a refugee if you've passed through a safe country to get to a different one? What's your purpose?
What if your family are in the other one, your children? You don't want to leave your children.
Right. So everyone that's coming here, they've got family here. That's the argument.
Not necessarily, but I'm saying you don't know the reasons, and you don't stop being a refugee just because you've gone through a safe country. You don't
I'm pretty sure that's how it's defined, though.
It's not defined. You're a refugee.
Jim Booby, that's me. Correct, not political. I'm autistic. So I don't see all these grey areas and that. It's just pretty simple to me. Like, for instance, would you suggest that it's inhumane to send people to Rwanda?
Yes.
Right, brilliant. Now why?
Because you're violating international law for starters.
In what respect?
In respect of we have an obligation to deal with our own asylum seekers, not to send them to another country. Why should Rwanda have to deal with that, not us?
Because they're part of the Commonwealth, aren't they?
No,
so
but it's not our country. They're
right.
not our country. We're not one.
So what does the Commonwealth mean then?
It's a collection of countries. It's not. We're not the same.
The Queen's
country.
the head of the state, though, isn't she?
We're not the same country.
But the Queen's the head of the state, though.
Separate nations. Yeah, but
right.
that doesn't mean we're the same nation.
Constitutional power.
The Queen has no constitutional power. What do you mean by that?
In Rwanda.
In Rwanda.
Yeah, the Queen's not in control of Rwanda.
She's the head of the state, though, isn't she?
Yeah, but she doesn't control everything.
So what does that mean, the head of the state?
She's a figurehead. She doesn't have any political power in Rwanda.
No political power?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
And how can you be sure of that?
Because it's just common knowledge.
It's just common knowledge?
Yeah.
So like Wikipedia?
Just any research.
Any research? So I'm asking you, you're asserting something. I'm just saying, can you, off the top of your head, when you're saying that to me now, can you cite where you're getting it from? Or no?
But what do you want us to say?
I just want you to speak the truth, your truth. I just want to hear it out of your mouth. Because I'm just...
My view is that we should not offshore refugees to Rwanda, especially I watched the appeal case today.
Right, okay.
According to UNHCR, there is a history of discrimination against refugees from the MENA region, especially from the Middle East. 4 of the refugees on the flights are Iranian, 2 are Syrian, 2 are Iraqi, and they will face discrimination in trying to claim refugee status in Rwanda, having their documents passed. They don't have interpreters in Rwanda. This is according to the UNHCR.
Right. So they may be in danger?
Yeah.
Real physical danger?
Yeah. There was a report in 2018 that some protesters in Rwanda were shot against in the street. I don't know. It's not right. I don't believe it. You know, claiming asylum is a human right. That's my...
But do you think, fundamentally, you do think people should be allowed to just go through as many safe countries as possible, or as they like, to get to whatever country they want to get to? Do you think that makes sense? If you're fleeing violence and that...
Have you been in a position where you've escaped physical torture, you have severe mental health conditions, you've been through human trafficking, and you're thinking about, you know, all of these like legal, you know, a lot of people probably don't even know about the current bill going through when they're on their way escaping danger. They're just thinking, where is the safest place to go?
They've tried to get asylum or like refugee status in those safe countries, but not been able to, so they've been forced to move on.
Right.
Because if they haven't been able to get like asylum status in those countries, and they're kicked out of those countries, they're going to have to go to another country, right?
But what happens if they haven't received it for good reason?
Like,
how would you know? Well, say for instance, you're saying that they haven't managed to get asylum status in whatever country they pass through. Say for instance France, and they've not been able to get it. Well, what? How do you?
But there are lots of checks to make sure that anyone who gets like refugee status, they'll have to go through so many processes. So
Will they?
Yeah, 100%.
Is that how it works? Because I'm pretty sure they're coming through Dover, and then they're going into bed and breakfasts all around the country.
They're all processed by the government and the Home Office.
We don't just have a refugee crisis in the UK, it's a myth. We accept about, after the Taliban's invasion of Afghanistan, the quota that we agreed was 20,000 Afghan refugees over a period of 10 years.
Right.
Germany takes millions. Iranian house 4 million displaced Afghans. We do not have a refugee crisis in this country. We are the 5th most rich country in the world, yet we're taking the fewest people in need. I think there's an imbalance, and that's the issue. Let's go.
Thank you very much for your time. Mate, look, she's going on about this country, that country. I thought, like, have you seen Sweden? Like, you've got me at it. You've got me at it. Yeah, but I'm not come to do all that. I ain't come to have a fucking shouting match.
Actually, probably get raped by 5 hours.
Yeah, well, exactly. Look at him. This one. She's having it, mate. Dance.
Same beat for Antifa section of the thing. I recognise one of the drum beats. Same people, different hats.
What do you make of all this up here? No? The protest down there, mate. Protest. Protest down there. He's getting the money shot, boys.
It's just not Antifa.
It is Antifa. These are Antifa.
It ain't Antifa. It's
Well, these are proper fairies. Proper fairies, though. Yeah. The same mentality. It's the same fucking mentality, mate. We're the only outfit here doing this. Huh? 2.5.
I want to get the vaccine. You get one who's got a fucking...
Here.
What?
MP alert. Quick. Go on. What's her name? Chat. Ask chat. Which one? It's the Indian one. The Indian looking one. So chat, who is it? It's not fucking doing that. Ask her, isn't it? Boy, yeah, I've got to know her name first. Boys, help me out. What's her name? What's the name? Boys, help me out. I can't remember her.
Just ask her. I don't matter.
No, she's an MP, bro. I need to find out her name. Sultana.
That's a lie. Zara Sultana.
Huh?
Zara Sultana. No, I remember it.
Bro, I can't even fucking Google it though, because I'm on the old phone. Bro, you've got a phone with thing on it. You lot are all fucking trolls. This is why I can't get no content, because you lot are all trolls. Bunch of cunts. Where's she, man? Is that actually her name? Because Ogham's actually good at it. He's putting me off. It is.
Zara Sultana. It sounds made up.
Right.
I'm sure it does.
Do you want to interview her then?
Yes.
What's that? What are you going to ask her about? I'll ask her what she's doing here today. I want to ask her about vaccine damage. I've got
Can you...
Alright, I'll leave it. I've got it in the paperwork, bro. In the paperwork, I've got a picture of the House of Commons when they were debating vaccine damage. Yeah, I've got it there. I want to ask her about that. I said, were you there, miss? You know the amount of kids that are damaged by vaccine in England? Not to mention the five Kaiser report. You know what I mean?
can't face proper questions.
Did you get her on the villain there?
Yeah.
Good boy, Georgie.
You can't face proper questions though.
Out here, boys, we're out here, boys. We do a little jig, we get Owens and we get fucking Zara and we're at it. That's why you got two. Awful English, boys. Shade of mine.
Who's that?
Oh, really? Like she's trying to get hold of the Wobbs to get me nicked for saying, mate. She's like on the phone now.
Yeah, these people are dead inside, man.
Ain't much upstairs.
I feel a bit stalkery now, like I'm just following her around. It's a bit
don't.
Yeah.
She's not seeing her friend at all. She's just trying to avoid you.
Is that what it is? Looks like I'm following her. Yeah, that's what I was starting to feel like. I was thinking, like, is she actually? Yeah, a little bit. Excuse me, mate. Can you talk about things? Camera shy. What about you, madam? You camera shy?
They're opinion shy, actually.
No, no. What's the point of being on a protest? When we do our protest, I'm happy to get my books out and start talking.
Not camera shy at all. Oh, that was very lovely of you. Thank you very much.
It's weird protesters, man. Very weird. Not being horrible.
They're opinion shy.
Yeah. I'm very biased. Not open to new things. Look.
Don't film him, he's shy as well. Film this though. Did you film it? Quicker on the button, Georgie, quicker on the button, son.
I'm not interested. I don't think many people are interested.
I'm trying to see what they're trying to sell.
Not many people are interested in you lot, mate. To be honest.
Alright, Georgie, alright.
Shut up, I won't start. They're fucking mugs. None of you is here who's marching for our freedoms against vaccinations, mate, and lockdowns. You lot are hiding for a fucking virus that don't exist. Wankers, fuck off. I ain't got a clue, mate. Read a book, muggy cunt. Fuck me. You know, there's only so much I can take, bruv. Sorry. Self-righteous fucking opinionated.
Should we go and have no fag? Should we go and have a fag?
Yeah, ain't much more I can take of this lot.
Alright, let's go and have a fag.
Yeah, ain't much more.
Except for my friend Tim.
Hello, Tim. How you doing today? What are you doing here? I'm here to protest against
Said he's gone to Oxford and debated about the Jews against Joseph on the bus.
To other countries
Yeah,
for
but
longer
he
than any
doesn't
other
say
people. Since the British occupation in 1169, even in the 15th and 16th century. We had to go as refugees to Spain, to France, to Russia,
They've been doing this for a long time.
to Portugal, and then to the United States of America. Yes. Yes, we Irish have been forced out as refugees longer than any other nation, longer than any other people. And that is why we Irish have a special place in our hearts for refugees and asylum seekers. Because it would be terrible if we, who have got the hospitality of other great nations around the world, to turn our hearts and our eyes and our minds to the plight of refugees from wherever they come from.
Is there a difference in your mind between an asylum seeker and a refugee?
Not really, no. No, I don't think there's any difference between an asylum seeker and a refugee. And then if we take one of the most prominent refugees and asylum seekers in this country was Prince Philip. When he came here in 1948, neither the two countries who he had citizenship of, Greece and Germany, neither of them wanted him. And when he came here in 1948, he had to pay £150 in Red Race in Marylebone Road to become British. So if you take even the royal family, they all came here as virtual refugees and asylum seekers. Even William of Orange, when he came here, he was nothing more than a refugee and an asylum seeker.
Well, the Jews, what about the Jews when they come here? Were they refugees and asylum seekers?
This is what I mean.
Sorry, I'm asking about the Jews as well. He knows very informative, this man.
Yeah, but I was asking, I was on...
Sorry.
Right, sorry.
Answer it after.
He's hard work with him. He's been at it for an hour. He's done all right, and then he's got like 8 yards now. I beg your pardon. Right. So basically, my one question is: do you think there's a risk or any danger in just having open borders
Watch out, something's happening.
undocumented individuals? Is there not some sort of point where you've got to say there could be a chance that there might be a minuscule chance?
No, I don't believe it. Because
no chance of dangerous.
No, when the British were going to other people's lands, they did not have that criteria. So they cannot apply the criteria now.
Yeah, but that's, you're talking about historical events and trying to keep them up to the same sort of level as today's events.
Well, this is
Right, I'll start. Thanks, Graham.
No, we're not. We're in no different circumstances now.
The king don't ride into battle no more.
What?
I said the king doesn't ride into battle anymore.
Well, the present monarch is the head of the army, and she has honoured more killers than any other person.
Amen. 100%. I'm not for the monarchy or the government. But I do think there is dangers with letting an undefined amount of people, unspecified amount of people, undocumented into the country. I do think that is a worrying issue. There is a chance, whether you want to admit it or not, there is a chance that it's bad news for the country. If they're not undocumented, they've got no place where they come from.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of talk about European people coming from the European Union. But then when Brexit came, nearly 1 million people left back and returned back to the European Union. And I believe that when these people who are coming here as refugees now, if their nations hadn't been destabilized, and if there was a proper program of economic support for these nations, many of the people would return to the nations in which they came from.
Right, and that doesn't answer the question as to whether or not there is a risk by letting all these undocumented individuals into the country.
Why are they not documented?
Well, because they've all come from France, generally speaking, didn't they?
No, they haven't come from France, they've come via France.
Via France?
Yeah.
Right.
But many of them have come from nations which have been destabilized by British and American state terrorists. Iraq, Libya, Somalia, all
I don't believe the indigenous people or the people that are living in this country should be...
The vast majority of indigenous people here are foreigners themselves.
Oh yeah, I get that.
I mean, most of the cabinet are
100%. 100%, I'm with you. 100%.
I mean, really, if you want to talk about...
dangerous, it's all I want to talk about.
No, if you want to talk about natives, you see, I'm a Celt, and we Celts were here...
Well.
Yes, well, you're my Celtic brother then. But we big cuts were here.
Sympathetic, bro.
Yes, he was. Yeah, you should never back Christianity driver. But anyway, we had our own religion which was superior to his. But I'm a Celtic, and this is a deep nation, accepted nation. And we were here for nearly 700 years before the Romans brought the first Saxons here as slaves in AD 70. So who is the independent people?
No, listen. Thank you very much for your time. I thoroughly appreciate that. You have a good day. Let's go and have a joint. Give us that thing here.
Do some research on the Jews, mate. Very one-sided.
He's a nice friend. He's his friend. Yeah. Why having a pop at his friend then? Fucking hell, Georgie. He's having a pop at his friend. Poor Aaron's friend, right? Georgie needs to chill out, mate. There's only a certain amount of thing. Listen, boys and girls. Sorry, love. I don't even know if that was a love. My bad. What am I saying? I'm saying, yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to share the videos. You've got to share the videos. Yeah? Don't matter if you're sharing it to just one person, but it'd help if you're putting it in groups. But yeah, that's your lot anyway. Thanks for tuning in. See you all next time.